The importance of emotional intelligence in everyday life. In a modern world where challenges are varied and constant, emotional intelligence has become one of the most crucial elements in personal and professional development. The concept, popularized in the 1990s by psychologist and writer Daniel Coleman Prosper, the emotional skills are as important as intellectual ones for uses for success and personal well-being. Emotional intelligence is defined as the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotion, as well as to recognize and understand the emotion of others. What is emotional intelligence? The emotional intelligence includes several specific skills that allow us to better handle life situations. It consists of life essential elements: self-awareness, self-regulation, empathy, motivation, and social skills. Self-awareness involves knowledge of oneself, understanding one's own emotion and how this can affect behavior. Self-regulation is the ability to manage emotion, avoid impulsive reaction, and acts contributively. Empathy allow one to recognize other emotions and understand different perspectives. Motivation is the ability to stay focused on goals repeat despite obstacles. Finally, social skills include effective communication and the ability to form healthy relationships. Emotional intelligence in the workplace. The emotional the professional field, emotional intelligence plays a key role in career success and job satisfaction. Leaders and managers with high emotional intelligence tend to be more effective because they can inspire and motivate their teams, handle conflict, and create an atmosphere of respect and collaboration. For instance, a leader who shows empathy towards their employee and recognizes their effort is more likely to gain loyalty and commitment from the team. The ability to self-regulate is also essential for managing stressful situations without losing composure, which is crucial in competitive and demanding work environment. Interpersonal relationship and emotion. Personal relationship also benefit from high emotional intelligence. Empathy alone for a deep understanding of loved one emotion, facilitating communication and helping resolve conflict. Instead of reacting impulsively, individuals with high emotional intelligence can analyze the situation and respond contributively. This promotes healthy and longer-lasting relationships as both parties feel heard and understood. 4. Emotional intelligence in daily life. Emotional intelligence is not something limited to work or romantic relationship. It also plays a role in daily life. For example, in traffic situation, it's common to experience frustration. A person with good emotional control can avoid anger and think rationality to calm themselves. This ability to self-regulate is also helpful in crisis situations. People with high emotional intelligence are often more resilient and able to handle problems effectively without being overwhelmed by stress. Developing emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is a skill that can be developed and strengthened with practice. Some methods include meditation and mindfulness, which help people become more aware of their emotions and thoughts. Another strategy is to practice empathy by actively listening to others and considering their perspective before responding. Learning stress management techniques such as deep breathing and physical exercise is also helpful. This practice improves self-regulation and help maintain calm in challenging situations. 6. Impact on mental health. Emotional intelligence is also related to mental health. People with high emotional intelligence tend to experience less anxiety and depression. This is because they are more skilled at managing stress and confronting problems in a controlled way. Additionally, these individuals often have a stronger support network, which all contribute to their mental well-being. In summary, developing emotional intelligence not only help improve life in terms of relationship and professional success, but also positively impact overall health. Question and answer. 1. Why is self-awareness important in emotional intelligence? Self-awareness is fundamental in emotional intelligence because it allows us to identify and understand our own emotion. By being aware of who we feel and why, we can avoid acting impulsively and take a moment to reflect before responding. This is essential for decision making and the way we relate to others. For example, if we are feeling stressed, self-awareness helps us recognize this state and seek way to relieve it before it affects our interaction with others. 2. Who does emotional intelligence contribute to success in the workplace? In the workplace, emotional intelligence helps improve communication, manage conflict, and build strong relationships. A professional with emotional intelligence can better adapt to stressful situations and communicate their ideas clear and empathically layered with high emotional intelligence. For example, can motivate their teams and improve group morale. Furthermore, be managing their own emotion. This letter about impulsive reaction that could manage the work environment. 3. What role does empathy play in emotional intelligence and interpersonal relationships? Empathy is essential in emotional intelligence because it allows people to understand and connect with the emotion of others. In personal relationship, empathy helps resolve conflict by allowing each person to feel heard and understood. In the workplace, empathy fosters collaboration and improves team dynamic. An empathic person can interpret other emotional signals, facilitating problem solving in a way that make everyone feel valued. 4. What benefit does developing emotional intelligence have for mental health? Developing emotional intelligence has several benefits for mental health. People with high emotional intelligence are more resilient, which allows them to handle stress effectively. They all have a better ability to manage anxiety and depression because they can identify and regulate their emotion. Stress management skills such as deep breathing or meditation help reduce the negative effect of anxiety and improve overall well-being. 5. What are some practical strategies to improving emotional intelligence? To improve emotional intelligence, it's useful to practice mindfulness, which increases awareness of our emotional and thought in the present moment. Other strategies include meditation, physical exercise, and breathing techniques to reduce stress. Practicing empathy is also essential. Actively listen to others and training to understand their perspective helps improve the ability to relate in a healthy way. Finally, reflecting on difficult emotional situations and learning from them alone for continuous improvement in managing emotion.